The Clown Prince of Crime, everybody's favourite DC supervillain, possibly even the greatest villain of all time, next to Lord Vader before all of the sand business.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
We have been treated to some fantastic Joker performances over the years, such as Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, and also some not fantastic ones.
Really, really bad.
Yes, it f***ing was. Recently we've had the news that Joaquin Phoenix has been cast as the Joker in an origin story set to be directed by Todd Phillips and produced by Martin Scorsese, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all happy about that. However, if this was to all horribly fall apart, there are still some fantastic actors out there who are more than capable of stepping into the role, so as not to leave us stuck with this.
Fire in my loin.
Welcome to Radioactive Screen, and here are 7 actors who would make an excellent Joker. Number 7, Ty Burrell. Now, I know what you're thinking on this one, but just bear with me. Ty Burrell is best known for his goofy but lovable, and let's not forget, show-stealing performances as Phil Dunphy in Modern Family. However, if you cast your minds back to 2004, you may remember that he starred in Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead remake, where he played a complete arsehole to say the least, proving that he does at least have range as an actor. Now, it may be a bit of a stretch to imagine him playing one of the most iconic villains of all time, however, there is no doubting that he would definitely look the part in the role. Number 6, Andy Samberg. Now, if we're talking purely about the Joker's iconic look, then you probably don't have to look much further than Andy Samberg and his giant smile. However, the big question on this one is whether he'd actually have the acting chops to fulfill the role, as you rarely see him branching out into anything other than comedy. This may not be a bad thing, because there are certainly less serious renditions of the Joker out there, such as Batman the Animated Series and the Lego Batman movie. If Samberg were to showcase a different acting range at some point in his career, and if he were to showcase that well, then you could certainly see him stepping into the role. Number 5, Tom Hiddleston. Once again on this list we have an actor whose look suits the Joker down to a T. The difference here, however, being that Hiddleston has already demonstrated his acting range. Now, up until Thanos made his way into the MCU, Loki was without a doubt the best villain that Marvel had put onto our cinema screens at that point in time. And he's not even an out-and-out villain. He's an anti-hero, if anything. That could just be chalked up to the MCU writers not being able to pen a decent villain, but there's no denying that Hiddleston has turned in an amazing performance every time he stepped into the horny gold helmet. That was a weird sentence. The only potential negative here is that Hiddleston could be almost too charming for the role. Yes, the Joker does have a certain charm to him, but it's more of an extremely sadistic charm as opposed to the deviant artist's wet dream that Hiddleston oozes. Number 4, Leonardo DiCaprio. The guy's a chameleon, he can do anything. Number 3, Mark Hamill. Yes, I know, Mark Hamill is the Joker. Or at least his run in the animated series / the Arkham video games is the best rendition of the Joker that I have seen, in my humble opinion. It's just a damn shame that we never actually got to see him play a live action version of the Joker, and sadly we probably never will, considering it looks like he's retired from playing the character. However, I still think we all hold on to just that little bit of hope that says to us, one day we might just, we might just. If he were to play the Joker live action, then it'd obviously have to be an aged Joker, perhaps coming out of retirement to go toe to toe with Bats for one last time. Number 2, Willem Dafoe. Now, I don't think I really have to explain this one. Instead, here are just some artistic impressions and some random clips from his glorious body of work. And number 1, Jared Leto. No, I can't. No.
We know he's your favourite.
No! Number 1, Jake Gyllenhaal. Do you remember our actors that could play Batman list? Do you remember that we put him as number 1 on that as well? Yep. Maybe that's just a testament as to how great of an actor Jake Gyllenhaal really has become. Gyllenhaal is actually odds-on favourite to replace Batfleck as the Caped Crusader, however I genuinely believe that his true potential lies caked in makeup and in a fitted purple suit. You just have to look at most of his body of work, especially 2014's Nightcrawler, which almost feels like a feature-length audition for the role of the Joker itself. I mean, just look at his face. Look at it! And there's a list. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a like, a share and a subscribe. Let us know what you thought in the comments and we'll see you next time.
Oh, fuck. Loosey goosey.